Welcome to Spirit Talking. I'm Aboriginal medium Shawn Leonard, and today we're in Sipekne'katik First Nation in Nova Scotia, also known as Indian Brook. Here we discuss how messages from Spirit affect us all and how we're all connected as a community. Dark-haired, good-looking kid. Think his name's with an R? They're telling me they pushed you back, that it wasn't your time. Today, we're talking to Amber and Teresa as they reflect on their experiences. What would be your biggest takeaway from the show, like whether you were read or not?
I do not know you.
Right.
But you do not know my family. My family don't know you. But you connected somehow.
Well, when I connect, I didn't know who is who or who it's for.
Right?
But I know it's coming through.
But
And that's where I have to trust is where it's coming to me.
people that I knew were standing up, and the stuff that you were saying and validating that we all knew about these people, it just like, who the hell is this guy?
When Spirit comes through with things, sometimes certain people need things. You need to hear something, you need to hear something. You know, Spirit's intelligent enough to reach out to these people because it's going to touch this person or this person or that person, and that there's going to be a community message or there's going to be something that ripples through to more than one person.
I totally agree. And every time there's a tragedy in the reserve, the whole reserve comes together, even if we don't get along.
Right. Just a question for you, Teresa. How did you feel in the live show?
I don't know. I was just so nervous the whole time.
Were you?
And I was just shocked, really,
Right.
and excited. There were so many mixed emotions.
Right. Because you've been profoundly affected by loss yourself.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel the community came together for you?
I don't remember the whole wake and stuff, but once I walked into the church and the meal, the buildings were full. And I'm
Right.
just like, whoa, they're all here for me? I was surprised.
Right. You know, the gift, I think, with being in a community like Indian Brook, and some people may think it's a curse, because it's small enough, but it's connected enough. I mean, it's unfortunate that everybody knows everybody's stuff, probably. But you're there for each other.
Like when I lost my son, there was a few other mothers that lost children,
Right.
so they were a big help to me.
So that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Now, having come to the show, how has it reinforced your faith or your connection to Spirit?
Oh my goodness, it makes me so relieved because I thought for the longest time I was really going crazy. I was hearing things or seeing things that I ain't supposed to know. And then I would spit it out and people would be like looking at me like a little weird.
Because of that experience, it's validating yourself.
Yeah,
Because you were doubtful of your own
it was
experiences.
very doubtful. You were up on stage explaining about my mom. Now that really bothered me. There was a lot of guilt for me not being there for my mom, but you told me that, she didn't want me there. And that was so right.
For you, Teresa, like how do you feel like this has enforced your faith or enforced your connection to your son or your people in Spirit?
I was always a believer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a spiritual experience for you. Mm-hmm. And some people, that's why they come.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily to be read, but to feel
reassure.
that energy. You can feel Spirit. So I'm going to say thank you to everyone in Willalio. So
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of Spirit Talking. I'm really grateful. I'll never forget you all of my life.